Hello and welcome to Putting It Bluntly. I'll be looking at Netflix's live-action skin-suit cosplay series, One Piece. I call it this because its regular name is not detached enough to reflect just how distant this horror is from the source material. You know, passers-by might get the wrong idea and think they're going to get something that resembles One Piece in anything other than acts of creative appropriation. Yeah, I know, why do some people squeal about cultural appropriation over hairstyles and silly things like that, but nobody bats an eyelid at this? Why is this entire world generated from a Japanese intellectual property? Why is it all English? Like, some of the characters are very, very English, I don't just mean English speaking. With all the modern outrage mongers, I often wonder why dubs are even allowed nowadays. I mean, I agree with it, you know, if translating foreign dialogue into your own tongue and claiming this is what they actually mean isn't cultural appropriation, I don't know what is. And here's me thinking Crunchyroll are a cheeky set of bastards for siphoning YouTube ad revenue from the One Piece anime, giving away all the spoilers and big scenes for free. So, here I am, a fan of One Piece with some serious regrets from 2009 when another old friend of mine was skinned and worn like something from Buffalo Bill's wardrobe. I'm talking, of course, about Dragon Ball Evolution. The trailers for this One Piece show almost made Dragon Ball Evolution look better in comparison, which even the writer of that bloody mess apologised years after, he even admitted it was a massive cash grab. And by the end of this first episode of One Piece, they'd managed to cherry pick around the same number of things to focus on, but they get to milk 8-hour-long episodes. So, you know, instead of 85 minutes for Dragon Ball Evolution, which means the live-action One Piece will be able to tick a lot more boxes regarding iconic and nostalgic scenes. I know, that was 20th Century Fox, and this is Netflix, things will be oh no wait, Netflix made a mess of Cowboy Bebop and Death Note, and they still think they've got this one nailed down. Right.